What up, what up, what up, boys? Yeah. Probably not.
Look, here's Sammy.
Yeah, he's been running. What up, boys? We're doing inside yoga today. We're just gonna do yin stretching yoga. I think we all could use that. Sammy's tail's just under the frame going. Hey, squirrely man. Okay, squirrels. This is the little Sammy guy. Look at this little crazy tail he has. What up, gang? There's Ezra. Oh, we'll be back. We're going to be doing big stretches, boys. It's going to be chill. Look, here's a little Sam. He's such a little chunky fluff ball. Look at his neck. He's squished. He's so cute. How's everybody doing? Guess what? Last night we went and saw Bela Fleck and the frickin' Flecktones and frickin' Jeff Coffin, the sax player from Dave Matthews, and Mongolian throat singers, and they played Christmas music. Excuse me. It was fun. It was so cool. We saw them up in Ithaca, and we were super fucking close. It was awesome. What else happened? But yeah, dude, the throat singers were so awesome, and it surprisingly went really, really well together. It was madness. The Wooten brothers, have you ever heard of them? Bobby and Bobby's the son. Victor and Future Man Wooten. Is that a Grinch? Oh no, that's a cactus. That's a cat scratching cactus tree. Here's a little Grinch though. No, he's the opposite of a Grinch. Come here, Ez. Come here, you big guy. Look at that little Grinch back there, though. See him? That's the real Grinch. Sammy. Is that the Grinch behind the couch? Anyway, what are you guys up to? You got any good cool plans for the weekend? As he says, he just wants to snuggle and be a fluff ball. You got an app that I want you to look over? What is it? What's DME? Dave Matthews Experience? It's 11:11, boys. I guess we should start. How do I want to get some frickin'... Can I get some frickin' music going on this? Let's see. Let's see. Guess not. Maybe if I put it on YouTube. Meow. Let's see if we can get a little music. Is this still not working?
Like all the souls you send here,
I guess not. Ooh, is that working?
Mother Earth takes in the rain.
Do you guys hear the music? Is it too loud?
Like your heart takes my voice.
All right, boys, we're almost in action.
Each other with our prayers, with our voice.
Music's coming through. Thanks, Mom. All right, here we go. Y'all ready to stretch? We'll just have a chill morning. Then we'll all go about our days. Ooh. All right, dudes. Ready to get started? Let's do a couple minutes of just breathing. We can sit in hero's pose, lotus pose, whatever you feel. Vibe out with your kitties. Get your freaking coffee. This isn't going to be a strenuous one. This is going to be a chill one, okay? We all need it. Yeah. You got your tunes on? Yeah, you like the music? Okay, sweet. It's not too loud? You can hear me? Here we go. Let's just breathe for a couple minutes. I like putting my hands straight on my thighs. And if you're in lotus position, you can put your hands in front. I usually have my wrists go a little bit further than my knees. Back straight, chin up. Breathing in through your nose. Hold at the top. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. And out. In. And out. Try and breathe in for like 4 counts and then exhale for 6. We're trying to lengthen out the exhales. Exhale. Alright, let's do this mudra. Touch all your fingertips together, including your thumb. And we're going to envision a little ball of energy that we're collecting between our hands. Every time you inhale, you're pulling ether energy from the ground, from the air, putting it into a ball in front of your chest. Exhale. One more. Gather more energy in your frickin' ball of light. And exhale. Now let's expand it a little bit. Not too big. And when you exhale, compress it like a diamond. Make it a little smaller, but it has more energy in it now. Inhale. A little bit bigger. Hold. Exhale. Compress like diamond. Exhale everything. Inhale. Alright, get your biggest ball of energy so far. Hold it. And then compress it. And exhale. Make it real small, but powerful. And then frickin' cross all your fingers and press the ball into your heart. And inhale. Nice, dudes. You're charged up. Alright. Stretch your arms out wide. Take a big breath. Flip your arms up. Palms up. Palms down. Palms up. Reach your fingers in opposite directions from each other. Stretch out your freaking shoulders and your arms. Become longer. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, grab your cat. With my food. Share some of your energy with them. Alright, arms to your side. Bring them all the way up. You can just do prayer hands. You don't have to interlace or anything. Do a little stretch to the right. A little stretch to the left. Hold on. This boy is so funny. We're all doing yoga, boys. We're gonna do Sammy's pose in a minute. We're getting on our back soon. Where were we? Alright. Arms up. Drop your right arm down your back. Touch your spine. And then grab your elbow with your left hand. Pull your arm back a little. Inhale. Sammy's foot sticking in the air from him licking his butt. Arms up. Switch. Chest up. Chin up. Alright. You guys ready to do our first rest pose? Alright, let's start with a supine twist. Alright, so we're basically gonna try and stretch out our fascia, boys. We're gonna melt into the floor. Alright, so lay on your backs. And we're gonna bring your knees in for a hug first. Reach up, grab your elbows. lay flat on your back. Try and get your sit bone, your tailbone down on the ground. Spine flat on the ground, head on the ground. And kind of look down the barrel of your chest, chin down. And squeeze your knees in as hard as you can. Or as soft as you want. It's whatever you want to do, boys. And don't be looking at my feet or my butt. Sammy? The boys are scrambling. You should feel this kind of in your hip crease here. Whoa! Yoga with cats, guys. Yeah, I love this like compression feeling on your hips and your quads here. It's nice to do a compression on them rather than a extension like you're usually doing. You can close your eyes if you want. Just keep breathing. Try and exhale longer than you're breathing in. Alright, let's do the twist. So you're just going to drop your knees to the left, and then you can cactus your arms, which is just like, you know, where you make little cactus arms, lay them flat on the ground. You can also, if you want a deeper twist, you can use your left hand to hold your knees down essentially. Twist further right. If you want a real deep twist, cross your right leg over your left, and then do your twist. So it's like you're reaching extra over. And then we're gonna let the fascia settle. You're gonna melt into the ground. Every exhale, twist a little deeper. You don't have to go crazy. We're gonna be here for a while, so just let gravity work. Y'all got any thoughts you're ruminating on? I'll pull up the chat on my phone. Sammy's always down to be bestie no matter what. What up, Mr. Bunny? Yeah, we're doing quiet time. Yin. Oh. Did our YouTube playlist stop? There we go. Alright, now's a good time. We can swap to the next side. Grab your pillow. Alright, cross your... Oops, sorry, buddy. Cross your leg over. Drop to the right side. Cactus your arms. And stretch. What up, Ray? Yeah, you like this mantra filming? I love all these mantras. You should just feel like a dull, not a, just like a dull stretching feeling here in your hip. Every exhale, try and get your knee closer to the ground. Or if you're in just normal supine, just keep stretching. Heck yeah. Alright, while we're here, let's do a Suptavada Kanasana, which is like putting your feet together and then let your legs drop out. If you have pillows and you want to, like, if it's a little hard on your inside thighs here, you can put a pillow kind of like this just to help your legs. Hold it. But if you want that deep stretch, just put your feet together, palms up, and let your legs open out. The song, I'll look it up. Most of these are in Sanskrit. Most of these mantras. Yeah, they're pretty. Dude, the Mongolian throat singers last night, they're called Alash. I think they're Tuvan throat singers. But their whole thing is they like make, you know, it's like indigenous ancestral music. Well, yeah, it's like to honor their ancestors or whatever. But like all the music kind of sounds like, they make it sound like horses because they were, you know, they were like horse riders. But so it's like they're doing like their crazy harmonics, which is not whistling. It's like they're making weird ass forms in their throat and lungs and stuff, and they're able to create these like overtones that all like build on top of each other. But then on top of it, they're all like incredible bird whistlers, bird mimic whistlers. So they throw in that stuff in, and they're throwing in horse neighs. I don't know, it's cool. It's like animal music. If you want a little bigger stretch too, you can put your palms on the inside of your knees and gently press down. Don't go too hard. Especially if you don't do this a lot. I've gotten stuck in this position before, where you just let it rest for like 10 minutes and then at the end you're like, I can't move my legs together. So at the end of this, we'll put our legs together with our hands like a book. Don't try and do it on your own with just your legs. Sammy's over here banging his little tail around. Come here, bud. Alright, you ready for our next posture? Let's do... Alright, grab your knees from the outside and close them like a book. Hi, buddy. Give me a bump. Have a bump? Alright. Here, Lori, I'll look up what the name is. This lady's name, I think, is Ajit Tower. Here. Alrighty, here we go. Next posture, let's do cross your leggies, and then we're going to fold over. You can walk your fingies out. Alright, so we're gonna fold over our leggies. We're doing, I think this is all like leg, hip, sciatica stretches. I think that's what I need the most. So that's what we all need the most today. We could all use it. And try and fold over your legs, and just with each breath try and sink a little bit more. Try and surrender to that like dull pain in your buttocks. The more you stay there, the less it feels like pain, you know. You can start to learn how to read it a little bit better. Every couple breaths, stretch your fingies out a little further, just walk them in front of you a little more. Try and get your chest down to your legs. You know, go as far as you can. Don't go crazy. It's Saturday morning. We're just vibing, boys. When you stay in these longer poses, and especially if you really are staying engaged and you're trying to keep walking further, you can really go from like, you know, feeling super crazy tight to like basically bending over your whole body. It's kind of crazy. The whole thing, honestly. The stuff I can like move my body to do now from when I started. It's really cool. You just gotta work a little bit at it every day. You don't even have to do an hour, you know, like me every day. You can do this stuff for like 10 minutes before you get up. Get your day started. Alright, one more breath and then we'll switch the crossings of our legs. Inhale. Sorry, I'm all sniffly. Alright, slowly come up. Oh yeah. Put your legs out for a sec. You can knock them out a little bit. Alright, and then cross the other way. Which way did I just do? That's the way I did. Okay, so figure out which way you already did and then do the other way. And walk it out one more time. Now walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. East side, walk it out. South side, walk it out. North side, walk it out. West side, walk it out. Now walk it out. Keep going. And then flop. hell? That little stink box. Get that stink box out of my face. Reach a little further. Surrender a little more. Try and get your head close to the ground. Create that freaking circuit with the earth. With Gaia. Okay. Slowly come up. Breathe in.
Once you live in a real self,
Let's do stretching legs out. Let's do, what is this, caterpillar? Okay. So this is what I usually end my pre-class stretching routine with, is slowly starting with your toes. So I usually kind of slowly go into this, but just kind of grab your toes, try and get your legs flat, and then we're going to slowly, over the course of a couple minutes, try and get your head as close to your knees as possible. Every exhale, you can grab your feet and pull slowly, getting your head down eventually. And then by the end, you're gonna go, wow, my head's a lot closer to my knees than I thought I could get it. Okay? Ready? Sit up tall. Breathe in. Kick your heels forward. And stretch. And you can do this with bent legs too. You know, you can feel the stretch. So your goal is to try and get your legs as straight as possible. And if your legs are straight, try and get your head either to your toes or to your knees, whatever you're looking to do. Okay, here we go. So usually I like to get a nice grip on my feet. I start at the top to try and get my heels jutting forward more, and then usually by the end I'll round out to grab the sides of my feet. Then it's easier to pull back, and you can pull your elbows out to the sides, you know. Alright. So every exhale, you're coming down a little bit closer, okay? And just deal in millimeters. That your hamstrings will eventually start loosening up, but stay there with that dull, aching feeling in the back of your thighs. Your hamstrings, I mean. Is that the back of your thighs? I gotta get an anatomy book. Alright, so now I start walking my hands around the side of my feet. And also each time I'm starting to kick my heels forward more as I stretch down. You can just kind of wiggle them back and forth because they kind of start coming back toward your hips. But push them away, push your heels away. Bow your head a little closer to your knees.
experience our infinity. So that we can be neutral to together.
All while doing full inhales. The other thing too is your breath is helping you stretch. Even if you're not stretching closer to the ground, every single inhale and exhale is stretching for you. It's like the it's like a 10% movement in your body that's kind of always expanding and contracting, right? That's creating a little more space for you. And so if you then are able to learn to breathe deep in these postures and exhale everything, it's like you're creating this bigger space that you're able to then fill with your stretch, you know? So breathing deep during these, even though sometimes it's kind of hard, but the more you do it, the better you'll be. I remember my breathing used to be so shallow in these poses, because it's hard, you know, and all the muscles are stretching and pulling in weird places, but if you breathe into it, it makes all the muscles loosen a little bit. So make sure you're breathing deep. Does that make sense? Bring it down a little more intense. And you know, if you don't like the feeling of it being intense and you just want a nice calm stretch, that's great too. If you want to really dig into the fascia, push a little more. Don't push yourself too far, but you can do more than you think. Heels forward. I'm gonna touch my head to these fucking knees today, I swear to God. And then, like, if I time-lapse this, I started way higher than this, right? And I felt like that was, like, the best I could do. But just within a couple minutes, I'm only a couple inches away from my knees. Again, every exhale, go a little lower. Every inhale is kind of like making room for where you already are, where it feels tight, giving you a little more space. Oh, I'm close. I don't think I can do it though. Not today. Not without my heated room. Alright, boys. Take your last position here. Take your last couple breaths and then we'll come up. Alright. Got close. Ooh. There we go. I kind of want to do another Suptavada for that. After that, come down to your back. Actually, I want to do another knee hug. And when you're on your back, get your feet together, your tootsies, your ankles, and then you can wiggle around a little bit. I always like that. I feel like I get a good back crack all the time when I'm on the ground like this. And then if you want, if you don't have anyone who's gonna make fun of you, you can do a happy baby and grab your feet and then try and pull your knees down to the ground with your butt sticking in the air. Sammy! Don't look at my butt either. Or my feet. I like to bring my feet in together like this too. Just gotta do what feels right. Find a place where a stretch feels nice. You can also extend your leg. Extend the other. Alright. And then I want another Savasana, or a Suptavada Konasana. Put your feet together, let your legs open. Alright, you guys want to do a seated twist? Get our back stretching out. Oh, the muscle whisperer lady. I know, right? She's like a muscle terrorist. Alright, boys. So stick your left leg out, right leg over, and then you're gonna put your left arm in the air, touch your left elbow to your right knee, and then you're gonna use this as like, what is that, a fulcrum? You kind of use your elbow, push your knee the other way, and then you're gonna put your right hand behind your back with a straight back and twist. Again, just like all the other poses, every exhale, you're gonna try and come around a little bit more. If you can reach the ground, you can use that to kind of lever your knee over to the side. But keep breathing in and exhaling. Twist a little deeper with the exhale. And pretty soon you'll be able to do a 360-degree turn around your spine. Sammy, stop playing in the litter. Skitter just got a frickin' robot litter box. And this damn cat, he loves playing in it. He makes himself eat so he can poop in there and watch the thing go around. Oh, a little weird guy. Switch sides. Oh. My sciatic nerve stuff is a lot better. It doesn't hurt. It's not like sharp shooting pains anymore. It's more like a throbbing. And I can feel it in my pulse. Or it's like, sometimes it's like timed to my pulse. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just like got a new position in the muscle or whatever. Because I'm changing the way my body works, you know? But I'm convinced it'll go away eventually. And honestly, I feel like it's more of an indicator that I'm sitting stupid. It always happens in the car, and I feel like it's because I'm always sitting mostly on my right butt. You know, you're using your right foot to drive, and I feel like you kind of like, anyway, I do. My butt kind of goes towards the center of the seat, and then it really starts spiking, so then I even out my seat, you know, a little bit. So I think it's also just indicating that I'm sitting like a bozo, which helps. Oh, we didn't do any neck rolls. We'll do that after this. Uh-oh, I can't find where the music's coming from. Alright, dudes. Let's do our neck rolls since we forgot to do that. Alright, for neck roll stuff, I like sitting in hero pose, but you can sit in lotus. I just like, with hero's pose, I feel like it instantly puts you in an upright position, which is, it's like the reason why, if you sit in lotus position, oftentimes people will tell you to put a block under you so that you're like sitting up a little higher. But, and that makes your back be a little straighter. Because otherwise, if you're in lotus and you aren't conscious of it, a lot of people will do this, you know? So if you're up on a block, it's easier to keep your back straight. But that's why I like hero's poses, because your feet essentially are the block. And then your back straight, which is important for when you're doing like neck stuff. Alright, so let's crack our necks a little. Alright, sit up straight, and then you're gonna roll one direction. You pick. And then the other way. Do you guys have all those Rice Krispies in your neck, or just me? What is that shit? Can you ever get rid of it all? Go back the other way? The other way? Look up. Do a little mini back bend. Look down. Look left. Look right. Look at your Ezzy. Grab your coffee and we'll move into I think we have one or two more poses. You guys like this stretchy stuff? It's pretty nice, right? Never tried coffee enemas, but that linkage would check out. Me and Skidder are doing coffee enemas right after this. Ooh, a deep tissue massage changed your life. Yeah, dude, there's a massage place that's just like a hole in the wall that's right by my apartment that I've always gone to, and they're the best, dude. They're like so ratchet, and everybody's kind of like just in the same room with a sheet in between them. But these people will beat your ass if you want them to. It's awesome. Okay. Oh, you know what? Since we're going deep in the sciatic shit, let's do one more cross or forward fold. And if you don't want, we don't have to, we're only going to do this for a minute, but if you take your crossing, grab your foot that's under and bring it on top, so it's like your legs are stacked, it creates a lot more of a stretch here, and since we already stretched without bringing our leg up here, we should be a little more limber. So try and fold forward. Again, surrender into that pull in your bootius. Try and touch your knee to your shin. Try and reach past your shin with your head. Maybe rest your chest on your shin. Hi, Ez. Yeah. You want a bong? Come here. Let's swap. And also, if you want to intensify this too, you can flex your toes back towards your shin. There's always stuff you can add or take away, you know. And the other thing too is you don't always have to do the same thing. Like some days my right leg is super tight compared to my left and I can't quite go as far as I normally do, but that's okay. We're trying to lose expectations. Just be present with what you have. Don't compare it to how far you could move yesterday or whatever. Do what you can comfortably do, or not comfortably. So it should be sometimes a little discomfort. That's what helps you get stronger. Hi, Ez. Hi, buddy. You bonking me? Alright. We're gonna end with our reclined pigeon, boys. Okay. So come to your back, roll back. Whee! Alright. And then put your left foot down. Hi, Ez. This boy's such a little bonker. Okay. Left foot down, right leg cross on top like a figure four. And you're gonna flex your shin, flex your toes back to your shin. And then, hi buddy. And then you're gonna reach through and grab your knee. Or you could grab behind your knee. Or you don't have to do this. You could just drop your foot over to the side if you want. And do like another supine twist. But if you want to do pigeon, I'm reaching through, grabbing my knee, and then I'm pulling my knee and my foot back towards my head. And you can, if you need to as well, you can use your right elbow to kind of push your knee away from your chest, all while pulling your left knee towards your face, pulling that leg back. This is called reclined pigeon. Flex your toes back on your crossed foot. Well, on both feet you can do that. And don't forget to breathe. Even though I can barely breathe. I'm allergic to the frickin' winter, boys. No, it's actually been nice. It's kind of nice being cold out. I guess it's part of life. Can't have the heat without the cold. Right? I'm fine with a brisk cold as long as there isn't like a 50-mile-an-hour wind attached to it. Or sleet. I don't know, boys, we're just talking. We're just talking. I know, Ez. Ezzy's just talking too. Alright, you ready to swap? What do you think, Ez? Alright, switch legs. Right foot down, left leg over, figure four, reach through. Make it count. This is our last posture before floor vasana, savasana. Oh yeah. You guys got any good things planned for the day? I hope so. I might go for a run after this, I'm not sure. I think so. It's nice out. Well, it's freezing, but it's not raining. Or sad looking, the sun's kind of out a little bit. Come here, Ez. Talk to the people. Come here. Tell them. Help them. Did me and Ezzy turn? Oh, we turned our mic off. All right, boys. These cats are too much. All right, boys. Let's wrap it up. Let's breathe. We'll end how we started, end with a couple ohms. All right, breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. One more breath. And ohm it out. Om. 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 Bring your prayers up to your head, to your third eye. Thank yourself for doing this. And namaste, boys. We did it. We did it, Ez. You're going to a cookie swap. That's pretty incredible. What is it? Everyone brings cookies and then you trade cookies? Mostly. Wait, what's up with the mold coffee? That's like the second time I've heard that in 2 days. All coffee. I'm convinced everything is mold. We are mold. All right, boys. Well, hope you have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Anything else? Any other announcements? No. Mold or mycelium? I hope that there's mycelium in the coffee, but it's probably just mold, right? Poison. Have you guys seen all the flour that has mold in it? Everything is mold. Yeah, I don't think that we're supposed to be eating food from literally everywhere. I think we're supposed to be eating local. But what do I know? I'm not a lizard. The lizards are in charge, not humans. But alright, dudes. Have a good day. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.